Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to do a little nail tutorial for Halloween. So I've got some stickers here that I got from Shein earlier this year. And I'm going to do the set over here on my left, which has right now like a dark blue glittery nail on it. I'm just going to kind of clean off the surface. I've already washed my hands, so I'm just using some swipe to clean it. So other than just this being like a scary kind of set of nails, I really don't have a particular theme I'm going for. However, I do really like these white and pink stickers over here. The thumb is probably my favorite one that I did. I do love the sugar skulls. So I'm kind of setting a little goal for myself for Halloween themed nails. And my goal is I'm going to try to do a total of 13 sets of 5. So 13 because, Friday the 13th, and 5 nails because that's usually what I'm working on whenever I sit down to film a video. So this is my first 5 that I'm doing. And I decided to keep it pretty easy with going with the decals, and then we're going to encapsulate everything and kind of make it 3D-ish. Probably picking out which stickers that you want to go with is probably going to be the hardest thing about this set of nails. Yeah, I come back to the pink and whites because, again, I love them. I did try to do a couple of the darker toned stickers. However, they just didn't seem to show up as well on my nails. I really, really like the way that the white stickers with the pink little accents showed up a lot better. And I have somehow misplaced my tweezers somewhere around here, so I just decided to use a nail tip to kind of pry up the stickers. I'm not much of a drawer. I never actually took any kind of drawing in school or anything like that. I took more like pottery and stuff, more sculpting. So I have tried my hand at drawing some characters, because I do want to draw for Halloween some of the nails. And I apologize too if my voice sounds funny. I've still got a cold that I'm getting over, and it tends to get worse in the evenings. But yeah, I've tried my hand at some drawing. If you saw on Instagram or Facebook, I think I posted, or TikTok too, I posted a picture. And so far, it's coming out really ugly, but I'm going to keep at it. So I can't wait to show you guys any amount of progress I make, which I should be pretty easy to make some progress because I'm not looking real good right now. So, yeah, so that should be interesting. And I have some great ideas. It's just a matter of trying to communicate those ideas through drawing that I'm struggling with. You can see the darker ones just don't show up really well on these nails. I did add some pink stickers in just to try to kind of make them pop a little bit more. Some of them are so tiny. I will say though, as simple as this set was, I've actually gotten a lot of compliments on it. So it was really nice to know that you can do something easy and quick, and it can look maybe like you spent a lot more time on it than you actually did. And if you notice too, on my other hand, on my right hand, I've got just a really basic looking manicure to protect my nails on it, and I just posted the little tutorial on that video. And I've had actually now both of these sets on now for almost 2 weeks. So we're about ready to actually do a product change. And yeah, so I'll probably leave my right hand alone since I'm right-handed anyway, so I like doing a lot of the art with my left. On my left. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with our YoungNails. Right now, I'm just going to put down a base coat first. And then after the base coat, of course, we'll encapsulate it in our Synergy gel. And you'll notice my brush is a little cattywampus. Last time I put my brush up, I guess when I put the cap on it, I kind of bent some of the bristles back. So it works its way out, so don't worry about it. But it'll just be a little kind of crooked for probably this set. And then it did work its way out, so no problems there. And I'll be sure in the video as well to kind of speed up some of this process, so that way you guys don't have to wait as long as I actually had to. But I think I pretty much had this nail done, or these 5 done in about 30 minutes. So a whole set would have taken me about an hour. So not too bad at all. This is definitely something doable when you have a client sitting in your chair and they don't have too much time, but they want some fancy art and for Halloween, and yeah, something that they're going to get compliments on and that's going to be kind of cute for the holiday. Definitely doable within an hour. And in case you were wanting a school update on my nail school stuff, I double-checked this evening and I am down to my last 40 hours left of school. I'm so excited, I cannot even tell you. I'm ready to get started. Right now I don't have any paying clients, of course, because I just started. So hopefully that will change. I am offering a special since I'm new. And I'm actually going to plan on taking my test like right after I graduate. So probably like the day of graduation, I will probably go ahead and call over and schedule my testing. And I believe at this time they're letting people test at home in Texas, or at least they were a couple weeks ago. So that's what I plan on doing. I have heard that they're a little bit more strict because you're doing it from home and they can actually watch you. You know, it's one-on-one kind of, and they can watch you a little bit better than when they have a room full of people. But that doesn't bother me because I'm studying and I'm there for myself. I just don't want anybody to think I'm cheating or whatever, because that's not going to be a part of it. But I don't know how they, I've heard that like they're real strict about if you look around, your room, that they could say you're cheating and fail you. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because I'm not going to be. So whatever I have to do to take care of that issue. But but I'm ready to get it over with, to get my license, start building a clientele, all that jazz, which I think that jazz is going to be a lot harder than anything else I've done in nail school so far. Still working on getting my nail room together. It's been a slow process because I cannot stand to charge anything on a credit card. So I pay with cash as I go. And so I've had to buy bits and pieces. And when you're assembling your desk and buying the pieces individually, it just takes a long time to even get your desk put up. I still have some larger furniture to move out of the nail room. I've got to have help with that. So I'll do that this week somehow, and then I'll give you guys a little tour of where I am now, which it looks like an absolute wreck, but it's going to come together. I have a feeling it's going to come together a lot faster than what I even think it will, because I'm newer, I don't have, although it looks to me like I have a good amount of product, I probably really don't, is what I'm thinking. I just got to figure out like an organization system, things like that, which I'll bring you guys along for that journey. I've been watching a lot of videos on that, so that way I can kind of figure out how I want mine to be and what's going to work best for me. And I know I've mentioned in my videos before, but if you're new, you wouldn't know this. But so I really, really, really enjoy making content, and I enjoy trying new products and giving my honest opinion on them. And I love, of course, unboxings and yeah, I love it all. And then there are brands that I'm just a huge fan of, and I love so much about what they're doing in the world of nails and how they're giving back to the community, how they educate us, a lot of the talent. I love talking about that. And I do a lot of research, so I'll be really interested to share that with you guys as well on upcoming videos. And then I also, because I do want to work with several brands that I really, really love, I, of course, have reached out to them. And many of you know I collaborate with Madam Glam, who I absolutely love. I love their gels. And so far, that's the only one that I've actually made contact with and gotten a good response back from. The other companies, I either don't hear anything back, or I hear that like they're not working with anybody right now, or my following is not huge, so of course they want my following to grow, and I know that's probably something that's just going to take time. I don't know what the secret is or the key to that is. I've watched a ton of videos on do this or do that, and certainly I'm willing to change whatever I can, but I'm also kind of limited on what I have to work with and things like that. So on another note, I thought another thing that I would really like to get into is, since like being a nail tech, we also have the ability to work with like fashion shows and doing promotional ads and things like that, and magazine shoots, and work with photographers and directors, and I really, really, really want to get into that as well. So I have taken time out last week and this week to reach out to local fashion shows that are going on, photographers who were mentioned in those shoots, and some other people who do like some of the promotional stuff for them. I did see where a lot of them, they state, that any of the glam team or whatever are volunteers only, like they don't pay anybody, which was really kind of disappointing to learn, but that's something I enjoy doing. So I'm going to keep pursuing that avenue as well. And I'm hoping, I love fashion. I'm a huge fashion buff. So I'm hoping that I get some creators reach back out to me, and maybe they like what I do, and maybe we can collab together and come up with some ideas. And I think that would be a lot of fun to do. So if that's something you're interested in and you are a nail technician, you should definitely put yourself out there. I just kind of Googled on Google, like fashion shows in Dallas, and then that led me to an event calendar, and I screenshotted several of the different events that go on and looked them up on Google and found them on YouTube and Instagram. And then from there, I went through their feed, see who's commenting, who like photographers that they mentioned, and then I followed those people and then reached out to them in DMs or Messenger. I haven't heard back yet from any of them, and that doesn't surprise me, especially if a lot of them are as well, volunteers. So, but that's something that you should think about doing if you're interested. Definitely, you have to be willing to put yourself out there and ask for what you want. We are just finishing up this set with a top coat. I'm using Kirsty Meakin. If I can get these hairs out of the way and off my nails. Yeah, if you like this video and you like my content, I would appreciate it if you would give me a like and subscribe to my channel and share this with some of your friends in the nail business, because I would love it if they would follow me too, and we could grow this channel and start doing more things. All right, so this is a very important step that I wanted to include. So definitely lather up with a lot of cuticle oil. There's our nails. Last but not least, lotion up. Seal in that cuticle oil that you just put on. And I will catch you very, very soon.